What is up, you guys? It is Nicole here. Today I'm here to do a July-August haul for you guys. What is up, you guys? I'm here to do a July haul for you guys. July K-pop album haul. My friend just messaged me. So I said last haul, I don't know if you guys didn't watch my last haul, I basically said I didn't think this would exist because of the fact that there's so many concerts and like bills and everything that I have like coming up in my life. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to buy any albums for this, but I forgot that I specifically set aside money to go to K-pop store in USA in Atlanta while we were there for the Monsta X concert. So there is a haul, this is the thing, this is happening, let's get into it. So first off, I do want to note that this is a combination. There's some stuff from K-pop store in USA and some from K-pop in USA in Orlando, because I did want to get Ace's album and they were out of it at K-pop in USA and they were also out of it at the other store, but I did still buy stuff in Orlando because the only reason we went to Orlando was to get Ace because the other store was out of stock, but they were out of stock too because everyone loves Ace, which is great. Everyone should love Ace. So I ordered that online, so that's still coming, but that's not going to be in this haul. But first, I ordered these from I got these from two different stores. I got this one from I got You Make My Day by 17. This is from the one in Georgia. This was the only version that they had there, but the version I wanted was this version. So since it was there in the Orlando store, I got that. I haven't been able to talk since the concert. Monsta X still have me like thrown off for a loop. I apologize, guys. Not like I could really talk in the first place. But yeah, and I want to get the little holographic cards. I want to get one of each, or the not really, I guess holographic, what do you call them? The lenticular cards. I want to get one for each my bias for the three versions. Like for each version, I want to have just one of theirs. I want all three for all three. And I was lucky enough to get Uzi for this one. So I don't have to worry about trying to find his and trying to buy it or trade for it. So because I really don't want to have to trade these lenticulars, but if I have to, I will. And then for this is the version that I actually wanted, and it's hilarious because it's the version I want, but also it has, in my opinion, the worst hairstyle on Scoops as far as these three versions go, and Scoops is my bias, so I definitely don't want his lenticular card for this version. I'll probably try to get some clones, but I have DKs. Woo, let's look at DKs. So I have DKs for that, so if anyone wants to trade me DKs for some Kwons, I will gladly trade you. But yeah, so I have this, so I just need to get the third version, but that has to wait a while because there's so much coming out, and I'm trying to be a lot more chill with buying things. But yeah, so I have those two for 17. And then to go completely out of order here, because I'm just pulling them from the stack, last month's haul, I bought SHINee's Story of You, the EP1, and then I bought that from Amazon, and while I was on Amazon I bought this as well, but it didn't arrive until early this month. But I did buy Beast's Fiction and Fact album just used off of Amazon, so it didn't come with a photocard or anything, but I realized that I needed to own Fiction because Fiction is one of my favorite tracks from them. My favorite track is actually Breathe, but I got this album, I love it so much. Yeah, and I'm that much closer to having a complete Beast Highlights collection. One more album closer. And next up, so I've decided that there's a group in my life that I love a lot, and I'm gonna start eventually collecting all their albums because I had a kick with them. Like I was just listening to all their stuff one day and I was like, I only have like 2 albums by them. I need to own everything. So I started off by getting the most recent, which was Teen Top's episode 8 episode. I don't really know how you're supposed to pronounce this, to be honest. Episode 8, the 8th episode. But basically, I love this album. Soul Night is amazing, and also Lover and this whole album is just so great. I just love Teen Top's discography so much, and I realized I need to own everything. So this is only my 3rd album by them. So I'm gonna eventually backtrack, but they're not like in my top, so I gotta wait for that, especially because I have to catch up on so many things now. It's all crazy. My friend messaged me again. So yeah, so I love Teen Top, love this album. I highly recommend checking out this album. We're just gonna yeah, so it's so good. And I pulled Changjo and caps, like unit card. I didn't check to see what other types of cards are, but I pulled that, and then I pulled Neil's little film strip thing. So yeah, but my bias is Changjo, so happy to get the Changjo and cap card. Yeah. So next up, when we went to Atlanta, I had a list of albums I wanted, and then they didn't have like half of the things I wanted, and also yeah, there was just so much that I could buy, and there was like so much on my list to buy. I was like, okay, what do I buy? Because they don't have Ace, so what do I buy in place of Ace? And I was like, but also like, I was just going insane. There's so much. But I finally bought Donghan's album, Kim Donghan's. There's a red version of this, and I didn't look at any unboxings, but I just bought the black version because I usually like the black versions of albums. So I usually go for like night versions, dark versions, black versions, all those kind of stuff. So yeah, and so I bought this without having listened to the rest. I just knew I loved Sunset, and I was avoiding listening to this album because I knew that once I heard it, I'd have no choice but to buy it. But I figured it was there. I was like in line basically to buy it, and I was like, well, let me just like snag this real quick. So I bought it, and I was super, super happy and like almost mad at myself for not listening to it sooner because they're all such good songs. But yeah, and I love him, and he's amazing. And everyone check out Kim Donghan. He's like so great. Please check out Sunset. If anything, check out Sunset. Okay, so next up on the list we have ONF's You Complete Me album. This album is really good. ONF are just so incredible, amazing, talented, all those great adjectives. I love this. This is like upside down. I swear this is upside down. Something's upside down. This doesn't seem right. But I love this album a lot. I don't remember who I pulled. Me and my friends, we all bought this album and then traded photocards. I think I have Laun's like postcard, Polaroid. I have Laun's post Polaroid, and then I think I have JS and MK, I want to say, for my photocards. I don't know. Hopefully I can like show you who I got right here or who I still have. Hopefully I have a picture for that. And yeah, but when do you think people come home? But I have those. My bias is Laun, but also I still haven't let go of the idea that I was gonna bias JS. I was deciding between the two, so I definitely want to keep anything JS that I have, but like I will trade MK for Laun though. If I do have MK, I want to say I have MK again. Nicole, put something here, please. Put Laun, no, put MK somewhere on the screen to show viewers. Okay. So like I said last month, I bought EPs 1 and 2 for SHINee. The story of our story light, story, what do you call it? The story of light. So I bought EP 1 and 2, or EP 1, so when I went to the store, I was like, I have to buy EP 2 and 3, and I really thought they were out of it at first because of the way the whole store set up, and it was a little chaotic. I was like, no. I was like, that's like 3 for 3 for albums that I wanted, and they didn't have it, but they had it, thankfully. And I pulled Key and I pulled Onu, and thankfully I managed to trade my friend for Onu, and she took Key. Because Key's higher than for her, and she also, I'm always nice to her and I give her biases whenever I pull them. So she was nice and she gave me Onu, so now I have 2 Onu cards, and the group cards are so great. But yeah, and these albums are so great. SHINee's so great. So like, it's just great. It's just great. I'm getting emo, guys, I'm sorry. I love K-pop so much, and I love SHINee so much. Okay. And then last up on the list, so Monsta X in Atlanta was the thing, and so before I left having a different, like, my ultimate bias was Jimin, almost Daniel. We're not gonna get into how Daniel almost took Jimin's spot, but my ultimate bias was Jimin. I went there. Monsta X were at least in my top 20. I don't really know what my top 10 looked like after number 10, but like I know they were somewhere in my top 20. And then I left the concert, and Kihyun became my ultimate bias, and Monsta X hopped all the way down to like, I think they're about 6th or 7th now. I think it's like 7th now. It's all my ultimates, and then it's 17, and then it's SHINee, and then it's them. Like, they were almost above SHINee, but I'm gonna wait a little bit to put them above SHINee. But like, basically Monsta X hopped up a lot, and so now I gotta go back, and I'm gonna buy all the versions for Monsta X, because I have one version of everything, and then I have both of Decode, and I have all 4 of Connect. But now I gotta backtrack and get like all for the clan stuff and whatnot. So basically I went out, to the Kpop store in Orlando when I tried to get Ace, and I bought this little guy. And so now I have 2 versions, so I just need 1 more, and then I just need everything else from the clan and the other version of Rush's album. But yeah, but this is everything that I got. And then well, technically I bought like a whole bunch of merch, but I have that in my vlog, and technically all this was in my vlog for Monsta X in Atlanta. If you want to watch that hot mess, it's like 45 minutes long. I do have a little bit of concert footage, but I put in the description where I start the concert footage if you want to check it out. It's not that great because I'm 5 foot and I try not to be like, I'm filming, because also filming wasn't allowed, but I was in the middle, so like I could sneak some in, and I don't know. So yeah, so that's it. I got a bunch of pins. I could show them off. I don't really want to get those though. But I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just show off these albums. But Monsta X was great. I'm so thankful that I could still do this haul, and I have a lot of other great videos actually planned out. Like, I'm actually getting to the point where I'm gonna post more things besides hauls and just like stuff like that, and I'm super excited, and I don't know where this is going. I'm just ending this, Nicole. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Also, let me just say that K-pop and USA are really great people. So great customer service. It was chaotic because of the concert, but they're so great. I love them. They're the best. Please, everyone go to K-pop and USA. Thank you.